Hello and welcome to the kickoff meeting for PMP or CAPM exam. If you're working with us towards your CAPM or PMP, you might want to watch this really quick before you do anything else. If you're looking to get PMP certified, you do need either a high school diploma and 5 years of project management experience. If you don't have that, perhaps you are a bachelor's degree holder with 3 years of project management experience. With both of those categories, either one, you still need 35 hours of education. And for that education, you want to go on down to our website, Praizion, Praizion.com, sign up for our self-study training, and everything you need to know is going to be shown to you. But this is the 5-minute version just to get you moving along expediently. So there are two certifications you hear about, the PMP and the CAPM. They both have different requirements. I'm going to show you those requirements really quick, but here's a quick intro. My name is Phil. I've been a PMP for 15 years, been helping project managers since I got certified to get this under their belt. Train many companies across the world through the company known as Praizion. Do this currently online through Zoom, also through on-demand training with my buddy Roy, as you see on the screen. And we've trained many organizations, not just in the world of Agile, but also in very predictive methods, very heavy predictive methods. Entities such as the FBI, NASA, and the US Army, some of those that we've trained. So we're going to cover who is the PMI, what is the PMP exam, what is a CAPM exam. And by the time you're done with this, you'll better understand where you lie, where you stand. So who is the PMI? Leading Global Association for Project Management. They've been around for a long time. Only few other organizations have been around as long. And the PMI pretty much put project management on the map. They made it cool. They made it interesting. They came up with different standards and, of course, certifications. Now, back in 1984, there were only 40 PMPs. At the time I put this together, the numbers go through the roof, 1 million PMPs. So this is the right certification for you to take. Now, you might ask the question, what exactly do I need to do to get certified? Well, take a look at the screen. There's three categories. Either you've got a high school diploma, right? No college degree, and that's fine. You would need 5 years of experience to take this exam. So it's myth when people say you need to have a degree. No, you don't. You could have a high school diploma, 5 years, and 35 contact hours, and you're good to take this exam. If you do have a bachelor's degree, then you only need 3 years of project management education, project management experience, and 35 hours of project management education. If you belong to one of those colleges, you went to a GAC accredited program, which is a special college that is registered with PMI, GAC accredited program, then you only need 2 years and 35 contact hours. So what is this exam, the PMP exam? The PMP exam is a 180 multiple choice question test, 230 minutes. There are only 175 questions out of the 180 that do count because there are 5 pre-test questions. The passing score is currently undisclosed. The questions are very situational. They are both agile and predictive in nature. And the PMI evaluates proficiency levels in 3 domains. So it's a highly situational exam that will test how well you can respond to real world, agile, hybrid, and predictive scenarios. You've got 3 hours, 50 minutes, 5 pre-test questions don't count. And though it's tough, majority of our students pass on their first try. It's highly situational. You could get formula type questions, but all in all, we get this exam under control. Here's the high level information again, 175 questions, 230 minutes. Some people say, what exactly is the exam content? It's broken into people, process, and business. And there's a larger body of information that is channeled into this. We don't have enough time to go into that today, but this is the breakdown of the exam, okay? And it's split across agile and hybrid. So people, process, and business is further broken into agile and hybrid, and then predictive. So when we talk about the agile and hybrid piece, it's 50% of the exam, and the predictive piece is 50% of the exam. Let's talk about the CAPM exam real quick, because I also get questions about the CAPM exam. So here are the CAPM exam requirements. You need a secondary school diploma at a minimum, 23 hours of formal education. Having a degree doesn't make any difference. You need the 23 hours of formal education. It's a 3-hour exam, 150 questions. There are 15 questions currently that don't count, and the questions are referenced solely to the PMBOK Guide 6th edition. It's less situational, but not necessarily easy all around. You either know the answers or you don't. Here's the breakdown from chapters 1 to 13, and it is based very, very heavily on the PMBOK Guide. In fact, if you're getting ready for the exam, I highly recommend reading the PMBOK Guide, as I do for others who are taking the PMP or CAPM exam alike. You must read the PMBOK Guide to get a better idea of the scope of what could be asked. There are, however, a lot of people who do not read the PMBOK Guide. They take a course that is tailored around the PMBOK Guide. They kind of dodge reading it, but personally, I would recommend that everyone reads the guide. All right, so there are some examples of CAPM questions. The PMP exam questions are different. Let me show you an example of the PMP questions before we round up. The PMP questions, again, are more situational. They are built on the PMP exam content outline that you see on the screen. And here are some of the kinds of questions you find on the PMP. You can have drag and drop. You could have hotspots. You can have questions that are more earned value driven with graphical displays like this. Questions of a situational nature, which might be even hard just to read, let alone answer. So it can be a very challenging exam. But as you go through the process, just remember that other people have done it, and so can you. I wanted to make this very short, so I'll cut it off for now. If you are keen on taking a solid PMP exam course, go on down to Praizion.com, sign up for either an on-demand course, or if you're keen on going for a live online course, we advertise those on Praizion.com as they're available. But thank you very much for joining me. I know it's a bit of a whirlwind, but I wanted to make it brief. All right, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.